10 straight field goals. Remember, he put the only points on the board against Alabama and against Georgia. He hit a 48 and a 49-yarder. Let's go down to Jackaroo.
Well, Coach, evaluate that first half. You won the turnover war.
Yeah, we blew a nice possession right here. Yeah. First down, interception. We're not tackling very well either. We got to play better second half if we're going to hold on to this thing.
Now, you're a little gimpy. What's going on there with your knee?
A little back surgery a while back, but I'll be all right.
All right, Coach. Good luck.
Now, folks, there's a football coach. Yep, 21-3, and dang gummit, we should have scored again. Well, John Saunders and Terry Bowden are coming up now here at the halftime. The SEC Championship presented by Dr. Pepper.
Now, Brent said dangummit. That's not how I hear it.
It isn't dangummit, Brent. It's dadgummit. I don't know what's wrong with him. He learned that from Bobby Bowden, I believe.
Absolutely had to get that one straightened out for Brent. Now, for Florida, they have just simply owned Auburn, and you see what they've done in the last 6 games. Terry, you were the last team to beat Florida, your squad, when you were coaching in '94.
Yeah, but I lost those first 4 of those last 6. But one thing you got to take from Bobby Bowden, you got to outscore Florida, and Auburn hasn't done that. Auburn needed to keep them from throwing big plays. 2 more touchdown passes by Florida.
Stick around. Coming up, the MSN Halftime Report. After this message and a word from our ABC stations.
Time to get ready for a rush of adrenaline only Pontiac can deliver. It's time to get your $500 holiday bonus for $1,250 total cash back on any 2001 Grand Am. So get to your Pontiac dealer and light up the season.
We got to target a new online customer. Consumers who never change their minds and choose gifts with 100% accuracy.
So there's no returns.
Bingo. I call them laser beamers.
And exactly how many of these laser beamers have you found?
4. But that's just in the U.S.
E-returns are inevitable. Now UPS has automated the process, making it quicker and easier, so we can help change merchandise as fast as people change their minds. UPS, moving at the speed of business.
So all you need to do is hook up your Model A43 desktops to a bunch of 148-2 MIPC1 Ethernet connectors. Then you add your 44 GIP stop-to-fiber USB SCSI cables to your eServer's application engine architecture on the LAN Opta branch. You're supporting the Delta, and naturally the whole thing's uplinked to the multi-task.
Fortunately, 3Com's new line of networking products are engineered to be understandable, so you'll quickly figure out how to get the most out of the Internet.
Still with me? Good, because now it gets complicated. You take your Gigaline Hexport Mega switches...
3Com. Simple sets you free.
On the floor, a buying frenzy has erupted in the automotive sector. It's putting pressure on sellers and stock levels may begin to tumble. This year-end sell-off was sparked by Buick's announcement of additional holiday bonus cash, bringing the total value of cash and option package discounts on a Buick 2001 Century Special Edition to $1,500. Also adding fuel to the frenzy, consumers may be eligible for additional offers on Century. The big gainers today, the buyers.
The Channel 9 Eyewitness News Severe Weather Center. This is an Eyewitness News Special Winter Weather Report.
Good evening, everyone. I'm Storm Team 9 meteorologist Jeremy Reiner. Update on our severe winter weather situation. Ingredients still coming together for a major winter storm here in the Carolinas. Because of that, winter storm warning in effect for tonight and tomorrow. Now, for this evening, just a mixture of some light rain and wet snow. That will become snow by midnight and continue throughout most of the day tomorrow. Before winding down, most neighborhoods can expect between 4 and 6 inches of snow. Again, for 9 o'clock this evening, just a mixture of some light rain and wet snow. So if you're going out for some holiday parties, roads will be okay up until about 10 or 11 o'clock. It's as we get toward midnight into tomorrow morning that we expect the snow to come down, and it may come down fast and furious for a time tomorrow. Temperatures you notice tomorrow on the cold side only in the lower 30s. Want to show you live early warning Doppler 9 right now. Not much going on right now. We've got the clouds, yes, and some spits of some flakes and raindrops, but that is about it. Most of this activity up north of Interstate 40 not reaching the ground. And again, it will take most of the night for this moisture out to our west to fill in. Want to broaden out the scope and show you Carolina's Doppler. And again, this was the batch of rainfall that slid through this morning. And here's the actual storm back toward Tennessee. That will continue diving south and east over the next several hours. As it gets closer to South Carolina, that will spawn another area of low pressure near Charleston, and that area of low pressure will ride north and east throughout the day tomorrow. So generally, as this storm system lifts into the eastern Carolinas, a large swath of moisture will come in to the western portion of the state, and we will be on the cold side of the storm. So this will be all snow. In terms of accumulation, this is what we're thinking right now, generally between 4 and 8 inches of snow on the way, especially from Charlotte, points north and east. Lesser amounts as you drop off towards South Carolina. We will have an update on WAXN at 10 and again tonight at 11:30.
Come on. Football, eh? Reminds me of my days with United. Incredible. We won the cup. Back in 35 it was.
With a smarter search on your MSN homepage, you'll find everything you're looking for faster.
Top of the end.
Usually on the first try.
Oh, scored a hat-trick.
So which one are you doing, Grandad?
I was away when they took this, and I was fighting in Africa. Mosquitoes, malaria.
Dr. Scholl's next stop, the LA Marathon.
26.2 miles.
I'm ready to go. We'll see you at the finish line. We gave a group of runners our Advantage Sport insoles to prove how much they can help their performance.
Go, go, go!
It's the only sport insole with the Advanced Force Line Energy Return System.
Hey, congratulations! So how did our Advantage Sport insole feel?
This is the best that my feet have ever felt.
The impact and the stress was just absorbed by the insoles. Awesome!
Woo!
Treat yourself right at drscholl's.com.
Look in Sunday's paper for over $3 in savings on Dr. Scholl's products.
Imagination is the foundation upon which an education is built. But there are some things most students could never imagine, like living without running water or checking for snake tracks. At Auburn's Rural Studio, architectural students are designing homes for those who need them. Learning that having talent and an education doesn't place you above the rest of the world. It makes you responsible for it.
I'm Charles Young, president of the University of Florida, and I'm proud to be part of this great institution that's leading the way in so many vital areas of research. Like the work being done on diseases of the brain and spinal cord, or research to improve crops and save consumers money, all while maintaining our primary commitment to educate students. In teaching, research, and service, performance counts at the University of Florida.
On ESPN Thursday night, 9 o'clock Eastern Time, Chris Fowler, Kirk Herbstreit, and the coach, Lee Corso. The Home Depot College Football Awards, just about every major award except for the Heisman Trophy will be handed out on that night. Now, Bob Stoops, you had a chance to sit down with the Oklahoma head coach. Here's a guy who started the season ranked number 20. No one even expected him to be in the running for the national championship. An amazing job, but he comes by it honestly.
He sure does. He's a man with a lot of balance in his life. He knows not only how to be a football